Kazakhstan, a full member of the world community. In the 25 years of independence, the domestic policy allowed building a reliable cooperation relationship with most countries of the world. Republic is involved in the activities of many major international organizations and is an active participant in regional and global processes. This makes a significant contribution to the strengthening of international security. With the success of the country's foreign policy, one can get acquainted in a unique location. In Astana for nearly 5 years has been working the Museum of History of Kazakhstan's diplomacy under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
За годы деятельности Министерства иностранных дел, начиная
For the years of work of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, from 1946, there is a large reservoir of documents. In 2012, the ministry decided to open a museum and introduce the public with these documents. The museum illustrates our policy of independent Kazakhstan and during the Soviet period. The museum gives visitors the opportunity to touch the history and see for themselves how to administer the fate of Kazakhstan in the great outside world. The bulk of the treasures are official documents. They contain the official reports from foreign countries, an agreement on the definition of national boundaries, memoranda, and diplomatic correspondence.
В этой витрине у нас представлены первые документы независимого Казахстана. Это Декларация о суверенитете нашей республики и Закон о независимости Казахстана. А также здесь
Here we showcase the first documents of independent Kazakhstan, this declaration of sovereignty of our country and the law of Kazakhstan's independence, as well as various presidential decrees and letters of foreign embassies to recognize the independence of Kazakhstan. Next exhibition we devoted to intergovernmental relations, and this exhibition we dedicated purely to the organizations of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. The exhibits were collected literally bit by bit, says the staff of the museum. Many of the documents were stamped secret and others requested from the archives. The veterans of diplomatic service help in any way they can, and their relatives, especially when it comes to those people who stood at the very beginning of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs.
в 1946 году Народный комиссариат
In 1946, the People's Commissariat of the USSR was renamed the Kazakh Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Kazakh SSR. At this time, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs was headed by such wonderful people like Baigaliyev Hargali Baigalievich, who celebrated his 100th anniversary. He graduated from the higher party school, he worked in various positions in the party, and in 1953 he was appointed as the first Minister of Culture of the Kazakh SSR, and at the same time the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Kazakh SSR. The museum cherishes autobiography of the minister, photos of meetings with Japanese and Chinese delegations, joint pictures with Leonid Brezhnev. For the relatives of Hargali Baigaliev, this is a reason to be proud.
Я являюсь внучкой Байгалиева Харгали Байгалиевича. Он был очень добрым, отзывчивым, был патриотом.
I am the granddaughter of Baigaliev Hargali. He was very kind, sympathetic, he was a patriot. He was fluent in Russian, Kazakh, German, and Arabic. He was very fond of children. He often supported talented individuals and promoted them. There is a separate exhibition devoted to gifts of heads of states and heads of the foreign ministries of other countries.
Вот экспонат кинжал, подаренный Шеварднадзе. Это подарило Министерство Литвы. Это подарок Министерства.
This is a dagger presented by Shevardnadze. This was given by the Ministry of Lithuania, the gift of the Ministry of Kyrgyzstan. And here's this vase of Kazakhanov, presented to him by the President of the United States, Barack Obama. This crystal dove was given to Mikhail Ivanovich Sineliev by the President of Finland, Koivisto. All this is a clear evidence of the respect of other countries to the independent Kazakhstan, a country that for 25 years has managed to become a Central Asian leader.